You're walking around acting like your dreams and goals and aspirations don't matter. The life that you want, the house that you want, the car that you want, the man, the woman that you want, like that doesn't matter. You're acting like you're okay with just staying at this miserable job all of your life. You're acting like it's okay that you don't sing or you don't do whatever you're passionate about, and you're not ever gonna move forward to try to do that. Is that is that what you want your kids to be thinking as they grow up? Is that just the life that you want to live? Just constantly forever growing and living life as you become an old ass lady or old ass man, and just never ever 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 go for your dreams? Is that really what you're telling me right now? Because that's unacceptable. That's crazy. That's wild. That's acting like your dreams don't matter. Your dreams fucking matter, bro. Your dreams fucking matter. And you're ignoring them for way too damn long. And I said what I said. You need to stop ignoring your dreams and you need to get out there and do it. Whatever it takes, no matter how hard it is. If you want that house, if you want that car, if you want to be, a successful YouTuber, if you want to be a successful content creator, if you want to be a singer, a rapper, you want to have your own furniture line or clothing line or whatever your dreams may be, no matter how big, you need to execute a plan that's going to get you to where you want to be. Whatever your dreams may be, you need to make a plan and execute it to start making your moves to get to where you want to be. For far too long, I let my circumstances hold me back from going for my dreams, from going for my goals. And I'm sick of that. I'm not trying to live that life anymore. And I will not. I refuse to be that. I refuse to ignore my dreams, ignore my goals. I refuse to just never, ever, ever take that leap. I'm taking every leap, Bill. Every single chance, every single idea that I have, I'm going for it because you know what? I dream of being rich. I dream of being wealthy. And 9 to 5 that pays me even $20 an hour is not going to ever make me rich. $30 an hour. It's just not going to ever make me rich. There's a cap to how much you can make. And you know what I want to be rich with? Not just money, but with time. I don't want to be away from my children and I don't want to make that sacrifice. I don't want to be in a job where I'm being, creeped out by creepy coworkers or disrespected or judged or just having to deal with people that I hate. Standing beside somebody that stinks, even something simple like that. I don't want to do it. And I'm not going to do it. You know why? Because I'm going for my dreams. And my dreams are not to work in them whack ass jobs. I'm sorry. Never was. But I was there for many years. For many, many years, I worked in all types of places where it was not even close to my dream. It had nothing to do with my dreams. It was just a place to make money, a place to get a check. I listened to a boss. I deal with the coworkers, stand beside people that stink, work hard, get paid the same amount as people that do less. Stupid, disrespectful, an insult to my life, to my value as a woman, as a person, as a human. Everything that I dream and see myself as, I was far, far away from it. I was nothing close to that. Do you think that that's where I want to retire from? Hearing people talk about retirement from these companies made me sick to my stomach. To imagine being there into my 60s or 70s and I was only in my 20s, disgusting. I hated every job I ever worked at. And why? Because they were not for me. And it's not because I was a lazy ass bitch, because never that, never was. I worked my ass off. I worked hard in all of those jobs. I was doing physical labor in a lot of those jobs, okay? I was working side by side with grown ass men. And I worked until I was 26, and 27 I got pregnant. 28 I've been raising my baby, and I'm 29 now. So I've been out of the workforce for almost 4 years. And I'm not planning on going back. I'm making my dreams come true. I want to be here for my children. I want to be a stay-at-home mother that makes bank, baby. I want to have it all. I want to have the house, the car, the money, the career, okay? And still have all the time with my family that I want. I want to retire my man out of his job and just let him be free because misery does not love company, babe. We don't want to be miserable, okay? He doesn't want to be miserable and I don't want to be miserable. We want to be happy. I'm sick and tired of the BS. I'm sick and tired of all of these people telling me that I should have a job that is not, it's just really not going to do much different than my man working on. Like, me working might increase the amount of money in my bank account, but it's not going to increase it to the extent and the amount that I want it to. And it's not going to mean that I'm any closer to my dreams, because when you have all those hours taken out of your life, okay, 8 hours a day, you have those 8 hours taken away from all of your children. Those 8 hours taken away from time that you could be doing things at your house, cleaning, organizing. Those 8 hours you're missing with your child, you're missing watching them grow up. Like, there is no value to that. There's just no price to having your baby in your arms and being able to take care of your child and know that your child is completely safe and not with anyone that you should be worried about, because you have them right in front of you. And that right there is what matters to me. I need to be with my child. I need to be at home. I need to be able to just be the woman that I want to be. And I'm not going to let anyone tell me that my dreams don't matter, because my dreams fucking matter and your dreams fucking matter too. Stop, 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 stop right now. And don't question me. Don't question what I'm saying to you. Take it in and believe that shit. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to be honest. I understand that you have bills that you need to pay, but don't let those hold you back. I was well into following my dreams before I left those jobs. But I realized that the way that I want to fully dive in, I can't do all that in a job. The way I wanted to be a mother, I couldn't do all that in a job. So I'm doing what I have to do on YouTube and here on social media. I'm going to be a content creator. I'm going to be successful. And yes, I'm in my bed. I'm in my bed, in my home, and I don't have a perfect setup. I don't have a perfect background. I don't have a studio. I just have tripod and a light and a little mic and my phone. And I'm still doing it regardless of how imperfect my videos are and how imperfect things might look. I am going for my goals. And do you think that I'm going to let limitations hold me back? No, I'm just not. I'm just not, because I am too grown at this point in my life. I'm about to be 30 this year. I'm about to be 30 this year. And I'm just not going to leave my dreams pass me by for another second, another moment. If I would have went for my dreams when I was 21, where do you think my YouTube channel would be right now? If I would have went for my, but I didn't. I didn't go for those things. You want to know why? Because I was busting my ass in a warehouse job where there were creepy ass men constantly saying weird stuff to me, at just being weird, looking at me way too hard, and just being disgusted, constantly disgusted. Like, I'm wearing a hoodie, I'm wearing sweats. Like, what are you looking at me for? Like, just, I was so sick of it. I hated going to work every single day. Every single day I hated waking up to go to work. And I worked night shift at that. I was miserable, constantly miserable. I'm nocturnal, and that's just not natural. Nothing about my job brought me joy. Nothing about any of my jobs brought me joy. And you know why? Because they were not for me. And even when I got my check, okay, I could pay my bills, but was my life, the hours of my life that I was selling to them, worth $23 an hour? Was it worth that? I feel like my hours of life are worth far more. And I'm seeking to get to a career, or to really make this career flourish, so that I do feel like I am being paid the value that I am worth. So why are you just sitting back and staying in your job, miserable, around people that you hate? You know you're sick of them. You know you don't like them. You just hate looking at John's face. You just hate looking at Rebecca's breath. She just breathing heavy and she's just stank. You always beside Carl, and Carl's armpits always stink. And you know, the girls in the office always acting like they better than everybody else. These are just examples of the BS that people will go through constantly every single day. And you really want to be like that old guy that is still doing the same job as you, away from his kids, his grandkids, and like busting his ass, and literally has metal, screws in his back or in his knees? Like, is that the life you want? Because that's all you can be. Look at the oldest person at your job, and that's as far as you'll get. That is not my dream. I would look at these people and be in utter disgust because they accepted this as life. They were just gonna be here and they were just gonna retire here in these horrible conditions. And I was better than that. And I don't care. I do not care what people think when I say that. I don't give a single shit about what people think about me saying I'm better than that because I am. I'm better than every single job that I've ever been at. I am like billions of miles better than those jobs. But to be honest, I feel like most every single worker could be better than those jobs. But if you see yourself as just being worthy to work that job and bust your ass all your life, then that's exactly where you'll be forever. You have dreams, but you don't even have the audacity to even try to make any moves towards them. That's crazy to me. That's wild to me. Like, what did you dream of being when you were younger? I know it wasn't this. I know it wasn't this. Like, that's the life I was living. I'm just looking and I'm just like, am I in the twilight zone? Like, y'all are all just accepting this for forever. You're gonna be here till you're 75. You're kidding me. You're 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 accepting this. I'm not accepting this. I'm sorry, I'm not. There's just no way. And you know what? Y'all shouldn't accept it either. You should not accept being away from your children. You should not accept being miserable every single day. You need to get your ass up and tell me your dreams right now in the comments and go for them. Let's go for them. Like, I'm doing every single thing I can to go for my dreams. Started Mission Monetize, started this channel. I'm working on 3 more channels that are about to go live soon. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Go for your dreams. Stop playing. And once the money comes, once the money really start coming, I have a million and one more ways to make money because my dream is just to be that beach, be doing all the things that I want to do. I want to have my YouTube channels. I want to have businesses. I want to have money. I want to buy a mansion. Like, okay, it doesn't really need to be a mansion, but compared to the houses I've lived in, a nice big house will be a mansion to me. And just I just want to have a whole garden in my backyard. I want to have, all of the nice things. I want to have solar panels. I want to have, just I just want to be bougie. Like, I want to be abundant in every single way. Like, I want to be an abundant baddie, and I don't want to ever feel like I have to make these just embarrassing, sad exceptions in my life like I was when I was working in those miserable jobs. I just don't want to accept a life like that. I will not accept a life like that, and you better not let yourself accept a life like that too. Like, don't be looking at me and be like, "Girl, you ain't even better than those jobs that you worked at." Because, well, I'm right. I am better than those jobs. You need to see you as better than your job, okay? You need to see you as worth going for your goals because I see me. I see me as worth going for my goals. And I can see it for you. But are you going to make those moves? Because I can't make those moves for you. I'm doing every single thing I can to help others that have a small YouTube channel like me. But can I make them join? I can't. Can I make their YouTube channel for them? I can't. Bring the horse to water, but you can't let him drink. Exactly. So that's just for people that are small YouTubers or want or dream to be a small YouTuber. Mission Monetize is something I created for us. But beyond that, if you're a regular girl and your dream is of being a singer, of having your own fashion line, of doing this, doing that, being a lash tag, being a nail tag, whatever dreams that you might have, even as a man, I'm this is to anyone out here. Go for that. Like, there is a way, there is an avenue, there is a path that is there for you to be what you dream of being. God put that want, that desire, that dream, that hope inside of you for a reason, and you're just letting it rot. Don't do that any longer. Go for your dreams, believe in yourself, and love yourself. And you want to know why? Because your dreams fucking matter. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my nana.